Hello, Burlington Fanboy here, and today I'm gonna talk about Iron Man. Now, my first introduction to Iron Man was in the cartoon series Avengers: United They Stand, and he appeared along with Thor and Captain America during the opening credits to show that they were the founding members of the Avengers. And well, I read that there was an episode where he guest starred, but I don't recall watching that. Maybe doing something else, but anyway, even though it was my first introduction, I didn't know his name. Now, I also remember seeing Iron Man appeared in oh yes, in Spider-Man the animated series, which was part of the sequels, but I don't think I paid attention to his name during that episode. I mean episodes, and oh, and when Spider-Man the animated series was airing on ABC Family as reruns. Well, yeah, War Machine was there, and don't remember if I seen that Secret War episodes rerunning in on ABC Family. Now, when I first learned the name Iron Man, well, it was from a Spider-Man comic I read back when I started, buying comic books on a regular basis. And also, I learned the name Tony Stark. And it was mostly because, well, Peter and Mary Jane were living in Stark Tower, and there was this rumor going on between Tony and Mary Jane, but it wasn't true. But yes, some kind of gossip that was, well, made, just to make headlines. But anyway, then let's see. Oh yes, I also remember. Well, there was a direct to DVD animated movie, Ultimate Avengers, and Iron Man appeared in that movie. And yeah, I seen that movie, and also I remember the commercial for the Invisible Iron Man animated movie, which was also direct to DVD. Oh, and also I did see parts of reruns of Iron Man the animated series, but I don't think I've ever seen a full episode. No, for a while now, during that time, I have imagined well, what the Iron Man costume would look like in a live action movie. And then came the first ever Iron Man movie from 2008. And I have the movie right here. It's on DVD, and it's 2 disc. And here's the box. And here's DVD, this one, and this two, which are the special features. Yes, now I started to learn a little bit more about Iron Man and the special features. And oh wait, before I get to that, when I first saw the movie, well, the costume looked exactly the way I imagined it would look, or at least even better. And see, and then in the special features, I did learn more about the character, like for a reason why he's created, and well, there was an interview with Stan Lee where he talks about how it all started, and he said it was back during the time of the Vietnam War, and when when young people were protesting against America's involvement, and Stan Lee, well, he decided to create a superhero that represented everything that young people at the time hated about war, and corporate America and shove it down the throats. That's like if I were to create a superhero that represent everything that extreme leftists hates about conservatives and Christianity and shove it down the throats. Yes, and well, according to Stan Lee, he said was back when he was young and foolish, and well, just like in the movie, uh, the Orange's Iron Man was like he was this rich billionaire who he was a rich guy who made weapons, and then eventually he was kidnapped by an evil group who forced him to make weapons, and he did make a weapon alright, but it was for him to get out, which was the his first Iron Man suit, which was very bulky, and then over the time the he started to wear different kind of Iron Man suits, as time went on, all the way until we kind of what most people are familiar with now these days. Also, oh yes, now after that movie came the cartoon series Iron Man, Armor Avengers. I think I don't think I've seen full episodes, but I think I did see the promo for it on Nickelodeon back when I was still running. And then came Iron Man 2. And I have it right here. And here it is. And here's this one. And this too. Yes, now, I forgot to mention that well, the first two Iron Man movies I didn't see in theaters because there was during a time when I thought, why watch a movie in theaters when I could watch them on DVD? But my thinking changed after watching the first Captain America movie on DVD, one of the end credits. But anyway, yes. Also, Iron Man did appear in episodes of the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon, and I remember there was an Iron Man anime. I mean, I think it aired on MTV at some time. And let's see. Oh, and Iron Man even appeared in the see. Oh yes, in the cartoon series Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes, which later became Avengers Assemble. And and I also learned that there used to be this Iron Man cartoon back in the 1960s, which was part of the Marvel superhero show. And then came the first Avengers movie, where Iron Man, he appeared along with other Marvel heroes who appeared in other MCU movies. And I forgot to mention that the first Iron Man movie is the first MCU movie, and it was determined when Nick Fury appeared at the end credits and he talked about the Avengers Initiative, and then came Iron Man 3, and I have it right here. Here it is. Now, that movie I did see in theaters and in 3D, and I also remember when well, Oh yes, before the movie started, in the theater I went to, well, there was kind of like a quiz for the people who came there, and I won a gift card. So but eventually the value ran out, and I had to go back using cash again. So yes, and even though that was the final Iron Man movie of the MCU, it was not the final appearance of Iron Man and the MCU because he would come back in the movie Avengers: Age of Ultron, and then he also appeared in Captain America: Civil War, and that's actually based on actually storyline where Iron Man was in favor of superhero registration, and while Captain America was against it, and kinda got a strain on their friendship since they've been allies for so long. And then also Iron Man, he appeared in the in Spider-Man: Homecoming, and then we get oh yes, Avengers: Infinity War, and then Avengers: Endgame, and that was the last appearance of Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, because he died. Unless if that's what the people want us to think, because at the end of the Spider-Man from Home, well, they revealed that Nick Fury was a Skrull, and I guess many people wonder if anybody else were actually Skrulls. But with the statement released right now, I don't think we'll ever know that for all we know, they might start a new MCU, start from scratch. But like I said in my last video, I have no hopes for Marvel going forward. So yes, and I did read some Iron Man comics, and oh, and this costume I bought at Amazon. So yes, Iron Man is a cool character, and I am planning to read digital copies of the original story someday. So yes, I think that's all I can say about Iron Man in this video. And also, please subscribe to my channel because it will help me a lot. And also, please share this video on social media like Facebook, Twitter, or whatever. So that's it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.